My name's Duddy, Saddle Builds and stuff. Today I just want to sort of say this isn't a build video. I've just got a little bit of a complaint, so this is a bit of a sort of negative video if you want, but it's honest feedback. This video is all going to be based around that we've got no exotic armour until the final shape release date, and we're going to be focusing on some of the nerfs that have happened and some of the little tweaks that I've done in this game over the last couple of months instead of making exotic armour, in my opinion. So just to start off with, Hunter, Warlock, Titan, we have got absolutely no new exotics this season, which I think is really poor in my opinion. I always think we should get at least one set of exotic armour on a season pass we've paid for, etc, things like that. And you've got to bear in mind that we haven't actually had that many. We've had 6, and by the time a final shape comes out, it's going to be 6 exotic pieces, 2 per character, in about 11 months, if we don't get any more until June the 4th. So as Bungie released recently, they have actually delayed this now till the 4th of June. So this is the likelihood that we'll get the next new exotic armour. And to start a season off with no new exotic armour feels terrible in my opinion. But instead of making new exotic armour, they tend to focus on things that aren't really that much of a big issue, like strikes, for example, Lake of Shadows. They nerfed this, fixed it in a map issue that it allowed players to skip the dam section. Like, the strike is absolutely terrible anyway since they reworked it, so people are skipping it for a reason. It's because it's bad. Just put it back to how it used to be. But again, nerfing fun. Could be doing other things instead of doing silly little things like this. All the armour mods that they've changed, all the orb cooldowns, things like this. Momentum transfer now provides 12, 17, 20%. Heavy-handed firepower reaper added 10-second cooldown for creating orbs. All these little minute things all take time and resources. I think the management could be sort of saying to the people at Bungie, here we are, don't worry about that for now. Get on the new exotic armour, because these players will not have exotic armour until June, new ones. So all this stuff, in my opinion, could be time spent better somewhere else. I'm just going to leave this playing out so you can take a look in case you missed it, but just loads of little silly little tweaks, 2% here, 3% there. Like, don't worry about it, just chill, just get on something else a bit more better. Some other things that have also changed this couple of weeks is like things like this here. I don't get this one, restoration. Now I understand it needs fixing a little bit, but it's gone from 40 to 35. Like, mate, like seriously, just don't worry about it. It's just a little tweak. Like, don't worry about it. Just get your team on something else. Now I understand some of these things do need fixing, but I just don't think it's a priority. Prioritise other things. Like, the one thing here that stands out to me is a Titan Ward of Dawn. Increased the base cooldown from 417 seconds to 455 seconds. I mean, seriously, this is a non-void season, and Ward of Dawn is hardly used anyway, so why the bloody hell are we nerfing Ward of Dawn when nobody uses it anyway? Let's just nerf it a little bit more. I don't get the logic in that, but again, just going back to that point, it's just silly little things that I don't get why they want to sort of do this instead of making new armour or other things in the game. Even like things like Void Devour, that no longer works how it used to. You need to have Feed the Void equipped all the time. It's just nerfing fun, in my opinion. That's a different subject, but I guess again, like I said, all these things could just be the time spent somewhere else. Banner of War got nerfed again. I know some of these do actually need to be sorted out, but again, I don't think it's like a priority, in my opinion. I just think we should really, like, they should be prioritising other things. And then the very last thing I want to close on is we didn't get no new exotic armour, but you can actually buy some weapons with a Destiny 2 starter pack. This felt like a real kick in the nads for me. I know other teams do it, but when we ain't got new exotic armour coming in this season, and probably till June, this felt like a royal kick in the nads. But there you go, that's the video. Sorry, but I just needed to get it out. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.